Ladies and gentlemen, this is a public service announcement. That is not a vibe.
I got into Gaia Online, of course, as I've talked about many, many times here. I want to know if... I want to look without logging in. So I'm doing this to see if I can find my old profile. Look, it could be a boy, a girl, or an animal. It could be a tiny animal. It'll be a boy, obviously. This guy looks sick. Not a robot. I don't want to use my actual email address. Is that smart? No, it's not. Oh my god, that is me! Bruh. That was so quick. I found myself so quickly on this. Oh my lord. That's so... Stories of hunting demons! And there's me with a chocobo. I wasted 4 hours on a 300-piece puzzle piece for 698 gold. That does sound like me. All kind of kitted out. Look, I got a little chocobo. I got a fucking... So... Wait. This is Night... Okay, so there was Night Reaper, Dark Devil, Emo Reaper, and then me, King Pickles. So, I haven't changed since my Gaia Online days, clearly. So with...
Matt, can you please stop admitting to something illegal on stream?
No, Sarah. I will do it right now. So I didn't have the money to get a chocobo. Like, this guy was like, this was an official chocobo mount, right? You use that button every stream. I know. And I didn't have the money to get it because it was only a limited time thing, but my mate Greg did have enough time and money to get it. He gave me his password and I was like, cool. Neat. Thank you for giving me his password. I gave him my password. It was a thing that you did when you were a best friend when you were like that age. Why did I do it? Now you clearly know where this story's going, because I couldn't afford a chocobo, yet I have a chocobo, but my friend Greg did have a chocobo. So you know, that's what's happening here. You already know what the end of the story is. It's like a memento. This is a story for the ages. Either because he stopped playing it for like a tiny bit, or he gave me his password and had a chocobo and I wanted the chocobo. So I logged in, traded it to me, deleted the messages. Deleted the messages, they're like trade confirm messages, and then just had a chocobo. And obviously this is the worst plan in the world, right? Because I equipped a chocobo, he didn't have one anymore, and asked me, did you steal my chocobo? And I said no, to his face. Which was a lie. Obviously I did. Why did I do it? I can't remember. I mean, I know why I did it, but I can't remember under what circumstances was a good reason to do it. Like, oh yeah, he doesn't use it anymore, so I'm going to use it. Or, motherfucker gave me his password, I'm just gonna go in and fucking steal. I broke my subscription. It's too late, Lucky. You're in it now, buddy. Hey, but listen, I have chocobos now. I have Cloud Strife's motorbike. I have a moral compass. I wouldn't do it now to anyone. But this is what I did at the time. Calling the police. You can't call the police because the statute of limitations of chocobo theft on Gaia Online was around 2008. My guy looks fucking sick, though. Look at that shit. How fucking fresh. Doesn't have heterochromia, though, so he does lose some points there. I'm going to click on Matt's journal, which is spelled incorrectly, even though journal is spelled correctly just above it. And I'm going to click on my stories of hunting demons. This story is something... something that I thought about in my spare time. Excuse my spelling mistakes and grammar. I'm Manicberg, a demon hunter, more stuff to worry about than any normal 15-year-olds. There you go. You know the exact age there. I've had people close to me that don't know me fully. My friends, Luke, Michael, Gregory, Joe. The day my mum died was the 24th of February, 94. I guess what by a demon. I don't know which one I've been hunting. It's been a long time, well, 5 years, but on one night, everyone knew my secret, and some people had secrets of their own. That's episode 1, right? My name is Dean Winchester, is being upstaged.
Hi, everyone. A few things. I'm both 4 and 4. My real name's Dean Winchester. Don't mind if you call me that. I'm 13, living in the UK, loving it.
No, there's no names in this. Okay. So this is fine. We can read this just as it is. On the 5th to 6th, 06, we were all around Luke's house. Joe and me were singing to Queens of the Stone Age. Fucking great band. I'm glad me still had that taste. And miming the guitar solo. The guitar solo is specifically to Little Sister, I can tell you that. Joe was same. Oh my. Joe was my age, same height, so sexy and tough if you piss her off. Oh, Lord. Luke and Greg were talking about... Luke and Greg were talking about something. I wasn't close enough, so I didn't know what they were talking about. Luke was a timid guy, didn't really know what was going on most of the time, but don't underestimate him. Greg, even though at this point he doesn't know demons are real, he always carries a pure iron switchblade, in brackets, Iron Quill's Deimos on contact, close bracket. He's very knowledgeable of all things supernatural, so very useful, but he doesn't know demons are real? Wow. Michael was singing Green Day to himself. Michael, even though he comes across as a quiet guy, will jump in front of a bullet for anyone, unless he fired the bullet. Okay. It was about, I don't know, about 10 p.m. when Joe heard a bump upstairs. We all went up. I opened the door and there was a demon standing there. I was quick to get out my revolver and blast it. That was a mistake I'm not going to make. Everyone's scared. That was a mistake I'm not going to make everyone scared. Okay. Trust me, you can never know how much a girl can scream until you see a demon and blast it with a gun. It was still alive, so I tied it up to a chair and questioned it. Most people wouldn't go in, but Jade is another friend of ours, Joe and Greg did. They asked me what was going on. I knew when and where to shoot it and how long I hunted. I told them everything from when I started hunting to that day, and also threw in a look journal. I found out that there was 2 demons in this house, so prequel to Phasmophobia. 2 demons in this house, so we all looked for the other one. We found it in the kitchen, big ugly thing. Big, fat, and fucked up. I called him. It destroyed my gun. It was pissed off with because I sent its friend back to hell. It was screaming something in Hella. A language for demons! Hella is a language for demons. And the fact I didn't speak, it posed problems to understand. I shot it numerous times before it gave up talking and started to fight. After about 10 minutes of attacking this thing, it threw me against a wall and punched me faster than my eyes could see. What really surprised me was that Joe blasted him against the wall with a sawn-off shotgun. She was a demon hunter as well. ... Fuck yes. Bruh. I'm such a good writer, and I don't think my writing's improved from July the 3rd, 2008. The third one. These are all released on the same day, right? These are all released on the same day, 3 minutes apart. Bruh. Fucking speed reader. Speed writer. Call me Stephen King over here. But look at this last one. Again, no names. Dean's third entry. So, you can see this. This is Dean's third entry, even though we've mentioned that I'm Matt, and this is Matt's journal. So, I mean, that's very good and powerful. Dean's third entry. You're a demon hunter? I said confused. She kept calm, even though I was walking around questioning her. Yep, all 100% death in a girl. Joe said quite proudly while reloading her gun. Bruh. Yep, all 100% death in a girl. That's so good. Oh my god. We gotta write a thing now that's, yep, 100% death in a girl is in it. So you've done this before? I said, still terrified of the, get out of him. I started staring at him with anger. No, he jolted toward me. I quickly pulled a sawn-off shotgun. I quickly pulled a sawn-off shot girl, but I assume that's supposed to be gun. I've known for so long, I know so little about... Well, she didn't know I was a demon hunter. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, okay. I pulled out a sawn-off shotgun. Full stop. I'm assuming this is a girl I've known for so long, I know so little about. Well, she didn't know I was a demon hunter either. I assume that's what that is. We chatted for a while in the front room until there was another sound. It was a high-pitched scream like a demon. We ran upstairs and another demon was looking out the window. I want to see you when I kill you, bitch, shouted Joe, still pissed at the other demon. Your wish is my command, it said. Once it turned around, Joe lowered her weapon because it was Luke. I aimed my gun and hardened my finger on the trigger when the demon threw me against the wall. My gun flew to the other side of the room. At this point, I was frantically looking around for Joe, but I couldn't find her. I feared for the worst. I got another gun out. I got another gun out and Luke stopped. You think I don't pack a spare? I fired at him. He dodged it, and a sword came out of nowhere and appeared in his hand. We fought for a long time, and eventually I grabbed his sword and pinned him against the wall. You think a sword is going to kill me? He sounded quite happy with himself. So I put my gun up to his face and said, no, but this will, and blew half of his face off, but it didn't seem to infect him. He got me on the floor and held his sword against my neck. 1 down, 4 to go, it shouted, and laughed about. I don't think so, bitch. I turned around, and it was Jo with Greg's knife in her hand. She stabbed it numerous times before it turned and ran. Look at that! Hey? That's a fucking story now. Supernatural could never. Supernatural had adult professional writers writing a thing for 15 years. Nothing had those twists. Bruh, you're making your friends say swears. I know. I was kinda edgy, so... None of them have any comments. Do my friends not care? None of them... Oh, this one has 1 comment. This has the second entry of this has 1 comment. This is ownage, and I had fun reading it. I think we must make a new one, XD. So there you go. My writing is ownage. Fuck you. You all laughing in chat? You couldn't write this. This is ownage. Fuck you. Yeah, you must make a new one. New entry time. I know. They asked me to make a new one in 2009 and I haven't done it yet. That's so fucking rude of me. I can't believe I've let these people... I've just led them on for years. Since 2009. They've been waiting. For me to make something. And I haven't done it. Now this deep dive into your past. It's a very regular deep dive into my past. You drew me fan art. 100% death in a girl. That is... Listen. The amount of serotonin that has just shot through my brain is something that I didn't think was possible.
You're doing good. I know it doesn't feel like you're doing good, but you're doing pretty fucking good. And I, for one, am proud of you. Let's get back to the show.